I'm here at the Central along Tokusen Street, Singapore, and today we are visiting Santouka in search of the best ramen in Singapore. Have you ever watched a video, got a craving for something, went out and got it from the place closest to you, only to get disappointed with the quality? If yes, you can probably relate to Santouka's founder, Hitoshi Hatanaka-san. After watching an old Japanese comedy, Tan Popo, he headed out to grab some terrible ramen. But instead of leaving a bad Google review and posting an Insta story like a normal person, he told his family, I can make it better. He was so tilted from that one ramen that he set up his own 9-seater ramen stall with only one item on the menu, the Shio ramen or salt ramen. That is a whole new level of saltiness. But he was right, he can indeed make it better. Today, Santouka has over 50 outlets worldwide and is often mentioned when talking about the best ramen in Singapore. Let's get it, guys. Hello. One person.
One person?
Yeah.
Okay, you order first.
Okay. Order first. Order first. Okay. Alright. That came pretty fast. I got myself a Shio ramen that is not traditionally Shio because you can see the opaque soup base, which indicates that it probably had either pork or chicken boiling over a long time, so elements of tonkotsu. The Japanese ramen classification is not the greatest, but it's Shio on paper. So Shio ramen normally have a clear broth, primarily seasoned with salt. And then of course we have aged Iberico pork cheek. Oh, the marbling on this is pretty, huh? Okay, let's just dive in. Oh, the pork cheek. The pork cheek makes me feel like I'm back at the steak series again. Great color on the outside, great browning. And what marbling is this? What is this? How is this pork? Can you see the different layers on this? Are we back at Rubicon? Like, what is this? Is this pork? My pork from Sheng Siong don't do that. Super beautiful. Not just tasty and rich, there's also a bit of a soya sauce funk. You get this note of good soya sauce. I know many of us understand soya sauce as a condiment, something you use during cooking, but good soya sauce can be drank. The way you make soya sauce is not too much different from the way you make alcohol. And there's just this like really tasty note. I don't know enough about soya sauce to speak on it though. The soup is okay. It is a Shio base cooked with pork bones, but not to the extent that the gelatin and all the fats start to break down. So it does have a bit of that creaminess, but none of that body, none of that base. It is okay, but just 3 episodes in, it is so far from Ippudo's Bonito Tonkotsu and even further from Brothers Ramen. And I don't know what to think about having a Shio Tonkotsu hybrid. Like if you want a Shio, you want clean flavors, right? You want something more classy. I can respect that. But going halfway to borrow elements from a tonkotsu, I'm not sure how to navigate that. Like, you can't get the best of both worlds because there are different soup bases. So you get none of the best. I don't know. Comparing this to any decently made tonkotsu, I think they'll be handicapped. The noodles are okay, nice bite, good slurp, but there's a scent of the ki taste. Sorry, I forgot we changed servers. Instead of ki, I meant to say kansui or lye water. It's often used in ramen noodle making in order to make the environment alkaline. Kansui can enhance the umami flavor of the noodles and or broth and also alters the protein structures in the ramen noodles, giving it that highly sought after springy and chewy texture. And now on to the next dish. This Aburi bro is actually an invention of them, in order to keep the ramen hot for longer. Anyway, next up we have the evil brother, the Shio ramen but now spicy, and the same pork cheek but now Aburi, or flame seared. Basically blowtorch. Let's give it a go. The pork chink is still very nice. The aburi gives it a different scent, but still equally enjoyable. I also like how they made the noodles spicy. It's not bluntly spicy that they just put some normal chili oil. This chili oil has fragrance, and it significantly changes the taste of the soup. And I'm not sure if it's because it's spicier now, but I can taste more of the broth. This broth is tastier. I am almost 100% sure it's the same broth, but I guess having a little bit of heat awakens your taste buds a little. Ramen egg is nice as well. Very nice color. Earlier on in the series, I said something like ramen eggs are just ramen eggs. I like. When it comes to cooking eggs, there is always skill involved. Can you see how the egg yolk from edge to edge, it is all this congealed thick egg yolk, and just after that at the egg white, it's fully cooked. This is great temperature control. I believe you get this texture of egg yolk at what was it, 62. Like eggs start to congeal at 62, and you don't want it to be you don't want it to reach 62 degrees fast. You want it to do it over a very long period of time to reach this really gorgeous texture. So yeah, like I was saying, it's not just a ramen egg, there's still skill, and this ramen egg is really well done. Even with the spiciness, the broth is too far away. I understand that tonkotsu or rich soups in general are more impressive initially. That's why they are so popular in the market. And I don't want this search for the best ramen to be for the richest soup. But this broth says very little. I can't say that there are different layers or a pattern or a direction. To me, it just tastes like tonkotsu. It still tastes nice, but the distance is so far. Yeah, time to digest. Take a walk down Clarke Quay, and I'll see you guys soon. Recap. Great char siu. The quality of the char siu was off the charts. If this series was the search for best ramen char siu in Singapore, we can conclude it right here. We can all go home. That amount of marbling, I'm not even sure whether marbling is the right term, but the intramuscular fat and the ratio of lean meat to fat, spot on. Not only is the product good, but it's cooked well as well. The fragrance of soya sauce, very prominent, very delicious. But this is not the best char siu series. I didn't expect this to happen so quickly. But the market rate is very high as well, thanks to Brothers Ramen. If this distance was the quality of Santouka's ramen, this is Bonito Tonkotsu from Ippudo. This is Brothers Ramen. And while the meat is very good, fantastic, it is not why I eat ramen. Why I eat ramen is because, you guessed it, ramen. In fact, personally, I don't give meat or the toppings a very high weightage. It's not that important to me. I think it should help the ramen say what it want to say, not speak for it. 1 plate I'll walk for the ramen, 2 plates I'll take a bus for the ramen, and 3 plates I'll go anywhere in Singapore for the ramen. And Santouka is 1 plate. I have to emphasize that it is not bad, but the broth of this quality at this price point, $26.20 for the Shio ramen, $23.10 for the spicy Shio ramen, twice the price of Brothers Ramen. I cannot give it higher than a plate. Maybe it's because my weightage of ramen is different. Broth is 40 to 50% for me. Noodles 20%. And a big part of the rest of the percentage is the cohesiveness of the bowl. What's your weightage like when it comes to ramen? Let me know in the comments. But for now, that's all I have for you guys this time. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!